Yeah, I see something with being named Fred Jr. With there being a Fred Senior, with me being what was disclosed as the first type of white people, even though I'm in a black outfit, have brown skin or whatnot. Um, he comes. He's not even the second type of white people or whatnot and stuff like that. And it kind of upsets things to be named Junior, even if I came to him, but which I did, and I come from the factory today, made him my parent. Or what I would imagine I did it for reasons as they have white supremacy or whatnot. So I would imagine they have some sort of triangulation with me being set as being junior and him being set as senior. They would somewhat still make me follow probably every senior since I've been called a junior and stuff for him as he gets special treatment when he's locked up as even as if on commissary. I pay for all my own commissary, maybe for after well, how many years I got? 4 years altogether in jail. Probably only $80 was probably sent to me from family. Whatnot, and the rest I spent from myself with Social Security, which I try to take my Social Security and stuff like that. But pretty much he gets special treatment or whatnot when he's locked up and stuff like that. I don't get any special treatment when I'm locked up, and I had to use my own money, and I had to fight to get my money sent to me when I'm locked up and stuff like that. So as if they were what senior more so, and he's more of a criminal, and give him more rights, then I would imagine they would make maybe paying for his sins as being named junior or whatnot. They'll say that he's senior though I talk to the stuff of this Negroes and stuff like that, being a grasshopper, and then well, shit from a shit to a grasshopper and to a human foremost, and stuff like that from what I hear or whatnot, and things like that. But pretty much he came from them, and they favor him over me, so they were being together or whatnot, and their crowd doing wrong, and he's with them, so he's a man doing wickedness and part of a crowd doing wrong, which by Bible it would be not to follow him, though they would try to use American, but say they're Christian when you say they're American, and when you say they're American, they say they're Christian when you contradict them. So pretty much, I would say that they said my real name is Ezekiel. My life story is like Ezekiel's, like the scripture or whatnot and stuff like that. Yeah, my like the scripture, I had lived that life in St. Joseph County, Indiana, and stuff like that. Same thing as what the Bibles wrote, but I lifted the stones of some of negligence. But as if they're inbreeding and stuff like that, and then they got so many. I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, using multitude and stuff like that. But pretty much, yeah, pretty much it's pretty bad or whatnot. Basically, they're the same church seller with the inbreeding and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be liable for those acts or whatnot of what he does. I don't follow across the wrong amount of even though they try to hold me charged for in this way, to find this way or that way, even if they were to change things in the end. As punishment for Fred Senior. People try to kill me for things he did, knowing he's not my real father and stuff, and which I could have stopped certain things if they went with me over him. So it's a hand that they would have dealt basically to make a long story short, as an excuse to side me or whatnot, whether he sacks himself or not, but he does get special treatment or whatnot. I see. I supposed to have all these people who said that they were my friends in childhood. They know what I've been through, know my type of person, but they probably persecute me for that, but then use me like a rag doll or whatnot. My spiritual, my neurological transmission, my IQ level, talk bad about me, all this and that, and they never come out. Then everybody else against me. Then they say, "Oh, we never should have been with him." Then try to rectify what they did. Then that's why we did what we did to him because we knew I was not trying to get away with it because they would be just as bad or what not as you or whatnot, and to get away the things they did that you followed or did. I see this supremacy, this white supremacist. I said, as it kicked me off of Facebook for like the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth time for something. All I said is I said suddenly I see this white power, and they kicked me off of Facebook for 30 days or whatnot. And I don't know why they would be able to tell me how to do anything. Facebook is international, say a king do as he pleases, which everybody knows really pretty much I'm king or whatnot. So there ain't no excuses. And then at a time when people are trying to catch me wrongfully, all this stuff that I had, kicking somebody off of public, how does a person of entitlement, which is a charitable organization and they draw off of the people. How could one man tell you, and it ain't even a judge, tell you you violated community standards? I have a right to face my accusers when I'm in a court of law, so really they didn't have no right to kick me off of goddamn Facebook, and they don't own Facebook. And they say they control the goddamn public. They don't own the public. Whoever runs their CEO don't run the public. They're not legislation, they're not judicial, and they're not this and that. They're nothing but a common person with a damn software. Then your software will be inadequate to your computers. Then my phone is having less storage than what is recorded to have on my box, or what I'm getting less storage than what I had before on my phone. So it took the price value of my phone down or whatnot too. I don't know how someone has the right to do this. I guess your representative you chose to represent you or whatnot, but pretty much that's pretty bad. But I don't want to be charged for this fresh senior and stuff like that. And then what I would do for my sister, help out, then they tried to mock me and pay her and say he would have did it anyway, but pay through them. That's still on your hand because she still defies me. Not for you. Then that's a hand that you have dealt. You didn't tell her not to do that, or you take her money or nothing, did you? Or you didn't do the same thing to fresh senior or nothing like it, like you would do to me, or whatnot. So, in essence, it's bias or whatnot, the whole thing. And I'm going to conclude that for now. But I don't want to be charged for nothing that Fresh Senior does or anything in relevancy or anything like that because even though I junior, I'm really senior, even as if this time is different around. I've come before him, and my bloodline's older than his.